Previously on House of Carters.
I didn't even get a chance to cry about Mom and Dad's divorce. And it's always going to be a part of us.
He's pretty bad.
Nick, Dad wants to know if he should come out.
Why not?
He should come out, Dad. That'd be really cool.
We're gonna go to family counseling. I think she could help out.
We can talk.
Yeah.
For real.
Let it go. And know you'll find your
God! Aaron, I can't believe you after all I've done to be nice to you. Been there at your beck and call when you need somebody to clean your room so you can have girls come over.
If you got something, discuss it with the psychiatrist.
You guys also can't put everything else on everybody else. You gotta learn to talk about it with each other.
Discuss it with the psychiatrist. That's why she's coming.
Whatever.
That's why she's coming.
So anyways, how about them Buccaneers?
We don't need to attack each other
No, of course not.
with like saying, oh, well, you did this and you did that, and like that kind of, you know what I mean?
Everybody's got issues with one another. You need to get it out through her.
Why is it the only time you can talk to somebody else if like you're scheduled to talk to somebody?
You saying I don't care about you?
No, Nick, I'm talking about everybody. I just wish people would actually listen. I'm sitting here going crazy, and I have to go crazy until somebody sits me down with a doctor.
She's here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Dr. Linda.
I'm Nick. Good to
Hi,
meet
Nick.
you.
Nice to meet you. What I'd like to do is if we can go around the room, or if someone can start and just give me a little bit of background.
Well, basically, it really started off in Florida with all of us. We had always been living in a very chaotic atmosphere.
Ups and downs, a lot of like one day it was a big fight and like they would come in the room and be like, we're gonna divorce, who do you wanna live with? And then the next day it was like they didn't even remember it, but we did.
I remember we would go into our rooms and we would kind of like just hide in the closet and cry. And
What were the incidents that really stands out in all of your minds that defines what your family means to you?
Well, it was very hypocritical
Yeah.
at certain times because we were taught like it's about family.
And
It's
don't
about
lie,
family, you know,
don't
never
lie, don't
never-
cheat.
So when they would argue, what would you guys do? You said that you
We would just group together.
We would all hide together.
They would come in and they would ask us, who do you want to live with? You have to pick right now. We're divorcing.
I want to rebuild my family, and if it's gonna take a little time, then it's gonna take some time, and I'm
lot of
willing to
time.
do
So,
that.
There's a
Nick,
lot
it
of
can't
us.
be just on your terms.
can't
Never
You
said
gotta
that.
learn who Aaron is and who I am and who each individual person is.
And
I
what
feel
we
like
do,
a lot of time nobody
whatever
really
we
gives
do
a
that
damn
makes us
about half the
happy.
stuff I do.
Can we do this? Can I go around the room and can each of you tell each other something to the group that you think they don't know about you?
I feel like I was responsible for the divorce. As far as I can remember, the first fight I ever saw them get in, I always was in the middle and I was always trying to stop it. There was a point where it was all cool, and even when Nick was in the business, but as soon as I got in it, it got really, really messed up.
It was never cool though, Aaron. You were never responsible.
I know, but at the end of the marriage with them, they weren't fighting over me. They were fighting for my money. I was used from the get-go. They put
like
me
a
into
commodity?
music right as soon as I was like 6 years old. I just wanted to be home and going to school. And I'm the only one in the family who, I didn't even see
think
a
I'm the
day of
only one
high
that went to
school.
real
I
high
didn't see
school.
proms. I didn't see any of that stuff. Maybe I'm a stronger person today because of it. Maybe. I feel like I am.
Thank you, Aaron. I think that's an important thing to put out there. Can I go to you next?
When something went wrong between our family, it was always my fault, even if it was somebody else's fault. So I always took that. I always took that in. For so many years, I was the provider of my family at the age of like 15, 16 and on.
I feel like you like your friends more than you like your own family members.
You don't think that I don't want to be closer to you?
I don't know, but that's always the way it seems.
Leslie, I saw so many people that had families and great families and brothers and sisters and they were just, everything was cool and everything was calm and they knew how to communicate with each other. And I so badly didn't have that. And I believe that we did have that at one point, before everything started in the business. Then it shattered. It just all came tumbling down. And that's what I'm trying to do, is pick up the slack, you know, and sacrifice in some ways. And it's difficult.
But
because
I don't know if that's your responsibility to
I
do
know
that. And I think that's another thing, because if you're trying to do that, it puts you in a lose-lose situation. Did part of your coping, did it mean just withdrawing into yourself and being as strong as you could?
This is exactly what I can relate to you, Leslie. I was forced to be strong. And no matter what, I've taken that with me the older I've gotten. No matter how many times people could stab me in my back or hurt me, I've always said, suck it up, because that's what Dad told me.
I was the one who got to experience more a social school thing, and I ended up with like the really bad crowd. But because my parents were so focused on them, I was kind of allowed to just do whatever I wanted to. I got in trouble, and like I was really, really a bad dad.
Trying to get their attention.
I was a bad. I didn't do it to try to get their attention, but maybe subconsciously I was. I didn't go to school hardly at all. I would come home so up out of my mind, and they wouldn't even notice. No one really ever noticed me.
So my issue is that I feel like the way, like, sometimes when I say things, like, no one really listens, or like they always think that my intentions are immediately bad when it's
Sometimes
not.
you talk to me, I misunderstand, like you being like, you can come and say something to me, and you just have like this look about you. What's going on here? Like she's got like this.
The reason
like,
why I
happy
have
look
some
about
issues
her.
with
It's
BJ,
like-
and I'll say them, is because when you drink, like last week she came into my room and she was drunk. I was laying in my bed going to sleep, and my friend was in the bed with me, and she came in and said, oh, well, I'm prettier than you without makeup on, and da-da-da-da-da.
I don't
like,
even
you
remember
are
saying that,
scum, and
Angel.
da-da-da. And it's like, your true feelings come out when you're drunk, so I think that, like,
That's not
wow, is that her
necessarily
true feelings?
No,
like,
that's not necessarily
and
true
it's
with me.
every single time she's drunk, I try to go away. I don't want to go out with her. I don't want to be around it, because
Nobody
she
likes to be
always,
around you when you're drunk.
She's a mean
Everybody
drunk.
doesn't like you at all when you're drunk.
Everyone in this family thinks I'm an alcoholic, but I can really take it or leave it. I just enjoy drinking because it's sad to say, it sets my mind free. I can be a pretty nasty drunk, but it's mostly when I'm around you guys. I have fun with everyone else when I drink.
And you attacked me for no reason. I was just laying in my bed.
The biggest issue I have is the fact that they always say I'm too sensitive. I want you to know how I feel. I want them to know exactly how I feel, and that can sometimes be a lot for people who seem to shut themselves off. Then I started doing my music career, and when I got heavier, it didn't work out. I ended up not being somebody that they can make money off of. You know what Mom did? Mom sent me away to a stat camp. She told me it was a horseback riding place, and when I got there, two big men grabbed me. She told me I was going to a summer camp, like to go have some fun. I felt like I was totally thrown away. I want to be looked at as a good person, not this angry person, but unfortunately that is my only way of letting you know that there's something wrong, and I'm tired of feeling like I'm way too sensitive. I don't think I'm too sensitive. I think I want to talk. I want to tell people. I want somebody to listen.
I just want to be loved too, baby.
Okay.
Me too.
Me too.
You guys have done amazing. You are so honest and so clear, and I think that's such a huge step. What I would say to all of you is it would be wonderful if you had some individual time to sort of speak to someone and sort out things for yourselves. All right, guys?
All right.
All right, thank you. No, thank you. You guys are great.
Don't you feel better? I do.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
It's gonna be a long night, dude, if we're starting this early.
Hooray for boobies.
What time do you get off? Wait for me. It's 11 o'clock. You wanna like hang out tonight or what's up?
Jada. Aaron? Jada took massive out there. It was her because I had all the other 3 dogs. And clean Dad's coming here.
Did you come clean the door for me?
No!
Please?
No! Aaron, I'm so tired of cleaning up and it's your dog.
Somebody keeps coming.
Fine, I'll do it for you, Aaron, you lazy little dog. I'm constantly cleaning up after everybody else's dog.
Great. Ginger and Dad are here.
Oh, where are they at?
Where are the kids?
Maybe we should.
You keep your dog in your room from now on.
Who's that?
BJ.
Yeah.
Dad! Oh my God! Hey, Ginger. How are you? I've already cleaned up 3 piles of dog today. No one else cleans up after their dogs around here. I'm sick of it.
I'm down to 1 dog.
Well, good for you.
1 got eaten by an alligator.
One got eaten by an alligator. Who?
Bell. The doctor's here. How you doing, son? What are you doing with all these dogs? I know you gotta be the culprit. Did you learn anything? Huh? Let me see your side.
I'm not hurt.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh.
Ginger.
Leslie! Dad's here. Come here. Say hi to Dad. Leslie. He was very excited to see you. He was like, Leslie's got the cleanest room of everybody. Fun. Come on. Dad!
Hey, what are you doing there, big girl? Huh? What?
What?
What? What you can say to me? Hmm? Let's see, you look good. Blues are getting old.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. What are you doing that for?
You cried for? I haven't seen him in like 2 years.
Well, show me something then. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I remember. Let's take a little stroll. I see you got the cleanest room in the place.
So what have you been doing lately?
Retired.
Where do you live?
In
Florida?
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Same place.
No, I don't know what he is, dude. Like, he was supposed to go back to the crib last night. I thought he was going back to the house, but I guess he might have gone and just stay with some chick.
You're looking good.
Aaron.
I'm pissed at Nick.
What?
Because he should be here.
Hey, good language. Yeah, I teach you nothing.
I know that woman from the front to the back. She comes from a dramatic family.
Right. They know how to play it.
Mom is not well.
You know what?
Dad,
that's choice.
Dad, let me
That's
ask-
by choice.
Hey, let me
I
ask-
could be not well too.
Dad,
by
do
choice.
you even care about her?
I care about her for the mother of my children.
You never loved her enough to care that
She put me out of love 15 years
Are
ago.
you concerned?
Are you listening to me?
You haven't loved her for 15 years?
Nope.
Wow.
You didn't live what I lived. So leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Record your message
When you finish recording, press pound. To cancel, press star.
Mom, it's Leslie. Just want to let you know Dad's here at the house, and I think, and Ginger too. And I'm a little stressed out. Call me back. All right? Love you. Bye.
That's your mom. She's got to stop trying to make you guys feel guilty.
I'm just kind of weak.
Stop. Stop being weak. You got to step up and be the man. You got to put the foot down and say, that's it. I love you, but I'm not your cash cow anymore. And that's what your name used to be, cash cow.
Nick, you're supposed to be here. Dad's here.
I'm worried about Nick. Now I think Chris's phone is dead.
Nick, it's Leslie. We're wondering where you're at. I guess you've gone missing. We're really worried about you. Anyway, just call us back, all right? Love you. Bye.
Whoops. You know what I did one day, Ginger? I was like, do we put the toothpicks in first, or?
Well, let's make this a joyous occasion.
I'm trying. I didn't even want to come here.
I didn't either, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going. No way.
Why'd you come?
Because your dad said I was going.
Why did you come?
Because you told me to come.
Since when do you do anything I tell you to do?
I always listen to you.
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm sorry, you know.
Don't say sorry. It's not you. It's not your fault.
I know, but if there's anything I can do.
I don't want you to think that I hate you, because I don't hate you. I just hate things that happen.
It wasn't my fault about you and your mother and your dad. I didn't break them up. I didn't even know your dad.
She'd already left him by then.
Yeah, all her stuff was already gone. Bob had already went to jail.
There were restraining orders. Basically.
Yeah, she had a restraining order on him.
I don't hate my dad. I just don't know what to do. I don't hate my dad. I just don't know what to do.
I mean, about what, though?
I don't know, about how
I mean, why can't you act act normal? Act like his daughter. That's what you are. He loves you.
I'm trying.
He loves you more than anything.
I'm so glad to see you, and I'm proud of you. I love your music. You're finally doing what the way you wanted it to
Who cares
do.
about anything I do?
What'd I just say?
You never like to talk.
Well, of course I did, because I had a lot of stuff on my mind back then. I mean, you know.
I tried to talk to you before.
I know you did. So now it's better just to hear it all, put it on a table, and be done with it.
Well, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm sitting here
after.
crying in front of you
Of course it
guys.
is.
It's not an easy thing to do, and I'm finally seeing you again
Yeah.
for the first time, like a long time.
Well, so let's not stop it now. Okay?
We're gonna eat some good food today. We're gonna have a
All
good
right.
I really missed you.
I missed you too. No, that's behind us. Let's put it behind.
You're like my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
See how cute you are? This is what you did.
You did a job.
Oh, no, that's
Okay, guys.
popular.
All right, now that we got this.
Do you have a lot of brown sugar? Because it takes a lot.
She's cool.
Yeah, we gotta go look for him, dude.
I know.
He's missing. Nick is missing.
Nick, Shattuck and Chris don't know where he is.
Shattuck and Chris do not know where Nick is. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Nick is missing.
You dumbass!
What's up, old man?
You need to give him a tongue crack.
You look the same. What's up with you? You might look a little older.
Nick, you're in a magazine where it says the hardest partiers. Nick Carter.
Are you serious?
Yes. There's a picture of you like really drunk everywhere.
I get it from this Captain Crown over here.
This is Mike.
Yeah, how's it going?
Let me get my gun out here. Hold on a minute. Nice to meet you. All right. What's about that other arm? That don't work? Okay, all right.
He's old.
Oh, baby.
He's old compared to me.
Well, my wife is 22 years younger than me, so what's that make me, Grandpa?
Yes.
Ah! No, it makes me good. Makes you good. Don't let me down now.
All right.
Because I will. I know where you live.
Teach her the things.
Yeah. Don't teach her too much.
She's teaching me more about.
Oh,
No, don't even talk to me about that one.
All right, well, I'll see you guys later.
right.
Love you, Dad.
Where you going?
I gotta go rehearse.
All right, man. Take care now.
There's some butter. It's not melted. Let's melt it. Do you have that?
Whoa. No, it's okay. Mix it in.
Daddy! Let's sit down, guys.
Come on, Papa Smurf.
I'm coming.
You can sit in the head, Dad. Sit in the head of the table.
All right. Boys and girls, thanks for inviting me. And glad that I have this opportunity to be with my children. You are my family. We all love you. You're stuck with it. We are it.
We are.
We are it. We have no animosity of what's going on behind us, and we just want success for everybody here.
I gotta say one thing too. I love you guys, and even though we've gone through ups and downs and had bad times, and you know, I think it's time for the good times to start happening.
Absolutely.
And, love y'all.
Cheers.
This is so funny. Every time we sit down at the dinner table, Nick starts off with a little speech like you. And it just reminded me of Nick.
I literally does know me. He does.
On the next House of Carters.
I'm so stupid. I'm so selfish. I'm a horrible person.
Save me, I'm falling again.
That felt great.
Woo! Time to leave.
We're all going our separate ways, but I'm gonna miss you guys. I love you.